Okay, I forgot to put on my mic, but yeah guys, welcome to this brand new behind the scenes video. I'm here with my brother. Let me turn around the camera. And we're gonna hit the gym. And I just wanna record like a behind the scenes video. The last time I recorded this, I was recording a gym session with my iPhone with my brother. And now we're here. And yeah, so just a little update on the day. Had 2 sales calls in the morning. Sadly, none of them enrolled into Creator One, but that's what happens when you run a high-ticket consulting business. You're not always gonna get people that are ready to go, but ultimately when it comes to growing and getting people into your program, you always gotta have a bit of faith that you're gonna find that right person that's gonna enroll and then it's gonna be perfectly aligned. So I've got 2 other sales calls this evening, so hopefully I'm gonna get someone coming from there. And yeah, we're gonna get a, it's actually leg day, but we might skip leg day because I haven't been in like 1.5 weeks, so I might need to ease into something. But yeah, are we gonna get a monster rider? Ooh, no white monster for the lift. But yeah, it's a good day, pretty sunny. And where's the car? I can't remember. Anyway, so yeah, I'm pretty stoked for this gym session. I've actually got a lot of work to do this today, but it's always good to spend a bit of time, get a bit of sunlight. Bro, I swear it's back there. A dilemma not finding the car. But anyway, let me actually give you guys a bit of value on some things that I've been doing in my business to basically build a lot of depth. I was on a call today, like I said, with one of the sales calls, and he built a audience. It was a very broad audience of like this typical self-improvement, get 1% better every single day, like that type of content. The problem is he's got like in 8 months, he grew like a few thousand followers, whatever. But the people didn't really have a deep connection with him, right? He was posting content and not really speaking his unique truth, kind of just focusing on the views, the metrics. And because of that, it was hard for him to monetize his audience. And I told him on the sales call, I would rather have 10 people spending 10 hours with me than 1 million people spending like 1 minute with me. And that's the difference when building a high ticket business. Is you don't want to necessarily get a huge audience. You want to get a small niche, like micro audience of people that really give a shit about you. And that's the key thing. And what I'm also doing with this channel is I don't really care about views. I don't really care about if people watch these videos. I'm just trying to build depth with those that do care. So this behind the scenes channel is just kind of that unedited, kind of I don't give a fuck kind of format. And yeah, this is meant to be for those that are got a lunch break, that have a bit of extra time on their hands to tune in and see what I've been doing on my Thursday, hitting the gym. So that's kind of the idea behind the scenes, is like I just want to build more depth, because ultimately more depth means more trust, and just go from there. So it seems like we still got a little bit of a whiles to go, but that means I can yap a bit more on this camera. So yeah, so the goals today is get one more person into Creator One from one of those 2 calls that I've got this evening, and work on a funnel. And yeah, I also had some questions on the last, not questions on the last video, but a question on the DMs on Instagram. And it was this woman, she's trying to get her coaching business off the ground, but she's got 2 kids and she just doesn't have a lot of time. So I wanted to answer this question on this little behind the scenes video. What would I do if I only had 1 hour that I could dedicate to my business every single day? And this is exactly what I would do. I would try to post 1 piece of content that's hyper niche towards my target audience. Obviously, I'm going from the perspective that you already got an offer, you already know what you're selling, right? Post 1 piece of content every single day. And the rest of the time, it's just spent on conversations. And once per week, I would post a YouTube video. That's literally all I would do. I would keep it really, really simple, try to book as many calls as possible. So like that 1 hour would go to post a video, very simple, not crazy edits. And let me just resume this in a second. Not any crazy edits, but just one piece of content every single day, and then have conversations with every single person that is following, that is engaging. So you can, let me see if I can prop this up here. I don't think it's gonna work, but we'll see. Yeah, this isn't gonna work, whatever. So have have as many conversations with the followers, with the commenters, with the engagers, and of course you need to run ads. There's videos on my channel, but I might make an updated video on exactly how to script the ads, how to write the ads, how the ads work, because if you're super busy and you don't have a lot of time, you need to, I'm gonna get copyrighted. You need to, leverage your money. If you don't have time, you need to leverage money. So ads is gonna be something that's gonna allow you to do that. So post daily content, ads, one YouTube video a week, have conversations in between as much as you can. That's what I would do. But the ads thing is really, really crucial, and not many people understand how crucial it is. And I don't get why more people don't do it. It's so simple. I think we've been sold this idea that, organic is the way and you don't need it, you just have to go viral. I've got 20,000 Instagram followers. Okay, from one viral video, I got like 8,000 from them, but the rest is just from ads and keeping it simple. Okay, so howdy, partner. So that's kind of the vibes. Okay, I'm 7 minutes into this video. What is going on with you?
We're just heading to the gym.
Yeah, I wanted to hit one of my goals this year of 10% body fat, but I'll be honest, I think I overestimated myself. I think in order to, like, if you DM me the word vision on Instagram, you'll get my 10-minute vision template, and I use that to map out my goals. And I've got it in relationships, health, wealth, and spirit, right? And with the health one, for this year I got like 10% body fat, which is still 100% possible, but there's also a certain amount of, there's definitely negatives, because if you have huge ambitious business goals, if you have huge ambitious goals in other areas of your life, and then you have this fitness thing which physically drains you, it's not something that is just like, your hormones get fucked up if you're that low body fat. You don't have much energy because you don't have much carbs. So there definitely is a downside. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it. I might have to sprint as much as possible to hit my business goal. And once I hit that, I maintain. And then after I hit that goal, I maintain the business, and then I work on my fitness, because you're not gonna be able to hit everything at the same time. It's just a lot of pressure, especially because there's external uncontrollable variables that come in, like getting 4 of your wisdom teeth pulled at the same time the past week. Like, of course, your health and all that stuff gets fucked up, but it's also your environment. Like when are we getting the apartment?
We have it, bro.
No, but when are we like fully like transitioning? Is it the end of August when I come in?
Yeah.
End of August. So end of August.
Or Dad said August.
Yeah. So end of August, or is it beginning of August?
Beginning, he said.
Okay, so that's actually quite soon.
Yeah. There's still a bunch that you gotta do.
Yeah, but anyway, throughout August, I'll be moving in with my brother, and we're gonna have the nutrition a little bit more dialed, don't you think?
Yeah.
Like a little more dialed, because like if you only have eggs, yogurt, like minced beef, and like a few things in the fridge, like a few bananas, like there's no way you can't shred, So I think like once you have your environment dialed a little bit more in terms of, you know, your fridge and everything like that, the people you're surrounded with, you're gonna be able to dial in those habits and get to those goals. Yeah. Another thing is, like, this is kind of unrelated to what I mentioned, but I'm just looking around and I'm seeing, like, you know, people having ice cream, people having a good time in summer. I know people talk about the winter arc quite a bit, but like, I truly think you can have a pretty fucking good summer arc, because a lot of people are slacking off in the summer, going on holidays, you know, taking time off, taking things easy, which you definitely should do. But you can also lock the fuck in summer and get some amazing progress with your business. And even if you do like travel or do things, just document it and put it on YouTube and build that trust from that angle on your YouTube channel. Yeah, like there's a lot that can be done by just recording your life and building that trust. So yeah, I might just stop it here and I might just do a little bit of an ending scene when we're at the gym, but I'll see you there. What did you say before?
It's kind of tempting to speed.
It's tempting to speed, folks. That it happens, you know, everyone gets a bit of an urge, you know, to break the law. Sometimes it just happens. Dude, what the hell are they doing here? The gym, boys. The gym. Boys and girls, of course. Okay, so back in, chest and tries? I think chest and tries is the move. Some classic shit, you know? Hey guys, so I got back from the gym. We did end up doing leg day. I'll be honest, it messed me up. Like I was a bit dizzy towards the end. At the gym there wasn't that much kind of, you know, air in there. There wasn't so much air circulation. So I'm kind of dead, to be honest, but I'm gonna go do some work. I've got a few more calls as mentioned today, and just mostly answering DMs and serving my clients. So yeah, I'll see you in the next behind the scenes video. Peace.